What's up guys, it's Tuesday and it's the second video for the day because I forgot to do a recap on Monday and Friday, and so I combined those together and did another video, and I released it just before this video. You can jump into that video and feel free to see how much I made on you can see how much I made on Monday and Friday, but how things went on Monday and Friday. You can get more details onto that. But today is Tuesday. Let's focus on Tuesday, and it's a very big day. You can see $534.75. So that brings me on $585.77 on the week, and also almost $1,500, guys. $1,500 for the month. And you can, if you remember, for those who are tuning into our channel, in our channel Cool Random Things, what we do is we funded an account with a small amount, and we have a monthly target like $2,000 per month, and we grow that account for like 10-12 months. Then we use that money to invest further and grow our account exponentially. So that's our purpose on this video series, as well as our this small account challenge. And we'll see how things go in future. But as I said before, our initial target is $2,000 per month. So right now we are not even on the halfway of the month. We already made like $1,500, almost 1,500. It's 1,400, but almost 1,500. We are like more than 75%, about 70% of our target. And we still have 1, 2, 3 days left for the week, and we have 2 more weeks, the whole 2 weeks. But we have some holidays coming up, so we might not have whole 2 weeks. But I think we are well within our we are well within our reach to get to our target. If we do, unless we do something crazy, that's what I want to say. But I'm happy what happened with today. The market was super crazy today. Could have made like more than $800, but end up not taking a lot of risk. And you can see this is the second day that I'm having more than $500 a day. On last week also, Thursday, I had like 519, and that was the max, like the largest profit day so far since I started this small account challenge. But you can see today we beat that target by $15. To be honest, we beat that target a lot, by a lot, but I lost some money after peaked out. So let's talk about what happened today. So here's what happened. So we started slowly, right? You can see these lines. They are, let's go to auto. They are super fast, because things happen super fast, and I made a lot of money super fast. So I started, this is a $0 trade. Nothing happened. Bought at the same, sell at the same price that I bought, and then made small amount, $10, $11. Then all of a sudden you can see it's almost $300. Look how much time it took for me to reach $600. So I started so this is like 1 hour before 1 hour. There's a time difference because of the daylight saving. So this is 1 hour. The time showing here is 1 hour before the real time. So the real time in here is like 7:30. So I started at 7:45. About 7:45. Let's see exactly the timeline. Yeah, 7:45. And you can see 7:55, I made $300. So 10 minutes, exactly at 10 minutes, made $300. So after that, I tried to trade a couple of more trades. This one it's showing red, but it's actually break-even trade. So didn't lose or didn't win. But the next one I won a little bit. So that put me a little bit. So this one was so let me tell you why I trade these two things before. So I was sitting at $297 and I wanted to pass $300. So that's why I did this one. Wasn't succeed. So the next one I was able to pull that through. So I'm sitting at $306, $7 now. So I call it a day at that point. You can see I didn't trade at all after this point. So this is like 7:15 and until 8:30. Sorry. This is 8:15 and 9:30. 9:30 is the opening bell. That's why I have another $100 jump at this point. So I call it a day. I walk away from my computer, didn't look at any charts until I sit down at 9:30 when the market is going to open. You can see I saw there was another ticker is moving really high, so I jump in and I make like I made like so I started 307. All of a sudden I'm sitting at $430. So I made like $130 very quickly right after the market is open. So this is where I traded. So very quickly within 20 minutes, I would say within 20 minutes, another 120. So at this point, I was like, okay, I'm going to call it a day for sure. So second time I said that to myself, but then at 2 o'clock, I saw another one is moving up and I was able to lock another $100 for the day. Can you believe, guys? So I was up at $565. Can you believe, you guys? $565 for the day. But then, I overstayed my welcome, gave back some, gained back some, kind of break even, gave back small, gained back some. But after this point, I was like, you know what? Let's call it a day for the last time, So that's when I stopped trading. So it's like 5 o'clock in the Eastern time. This is like aftermarket. So I did a couple of trade aftermarket. So that's why these ups and down. But overall, it's a fantastic day and it's an ideal day. You can see the losses that I have. They are very small. You can see very small compared to the gains that I get. Very small. So I cut my losses very quickly. So this is why I'm very successful today, because I cut my losses very quickly. Let's go to stat and see. So my largest profit is $121 and my largest loss is -$40, guys. Can you believe that? -$40. And my accuracy, look at my accuracy, 83 points. Can you believe? 83 point, 83.33 to be exact. So this is a very fantastic number, and this is also a very fantastic number. And you can see average win trade is $24 and average loss trade is -17. So this means I'm gaining more money in average than I'm losing more money. So that's why I'm sitting at 500. I don't remember exactly, $534 for the day. And you can see I actually made like $623, but I gave back almost $90. But that's okay. You can't win all the times. It's okay to have some setbacks, but as long as those setbacks are very small. That's the important key, guys. You need to have discipline, otherwise you won't make money, or you won't go through the day trading journey. Telling for sure, because earlier in my career I did those kind of mistakes, still regretting it, but that's kind of like a learning curve. But that's why I want to educate you guys, so you can have some sort of background, because when I started this I didn't have any reference to refer. I was just jump into day trading and start day trading, so lost lot of money. I'm not lying. But I'm glad that I'm recovering all those losses nicely now. But overall I have a long way to go to cover those up, but I'm going there someday. But for now I'm super happy, because if I open my dashboard, it's moving up and we are almost there. Actually I passed $5,000 mark today, but because of I overstayed my welcome, and because of that, it's now sitting a little bit below $5,000. But it's almost $5,000. That's a big target, guys. I'm really proud about myself, and having this discipline and reaching this goal. So this is like under 2 months. Can you believe under 2 months we made like $5,000? So let's count the days. So let's go to calendar. So we are not even halfway through the month. So this is like 1.5 months. Let's call it 1.5 months or 7 weeks. So in 7 weeks, we made $5,000. So that's a very solid profit. And we are not making this $5,000 while we are having like $2 million account. So we only have like 35K, something like that. I don't remember the number exactly, but we are having like very small amount, like 30K, I think 35K. When we started, it's like 30K. Now it's sitting at 35K, something like that. So with 35K account, with 30K account having 5K, that's a very good number. So for those who are tuning into our channel for the first time, we are funding our account with a small amount, and we are trying to exponentially grow our account. But before that, we are setting ourselves a target by having $2,000 for a month and accumulate that $2,000 for like 1 year. Then we are going to invest those profit into our exponential growth. So that's our target, and we are on track to our target. We already made like 2 months worth of 2 months target. That's what I want to say. So we are well within, if you go to our calendar, we are sitting at 1400. As I said before, we are well within reach to our target. So really happy, really excited. And let's see how things go on Wednesday and Thursday and Friday. I'm not sure things will go smooth on Thursday and Friday. It's kind of really hard to tell. Last week also I was having the same thought, but on Thursday all of a sudden it was like exploding, having these slow days, then exploded. I think we are carrying that moment after this point, because even on Monday we had really good momentum. I didn't capitalize it because I had a very bad day on Monday, and it was all about recovering the losses. But overall Monday was also really good. So I think we are kind of like in a good market right now. But things are a little bit slow on Thursday and Friday. But let's see how things go on tomorrow. But overall my target is to have a very big day for the week, and then have like okay days for the rest of the week. So I had that big day, so I need to sustain that momentum by having maybe $100 for the day, for the 3 days, and I will be sitting at like 800. If I made like $100, so I will make like $300, and then I will be sitting at $885, which is like typical week for me. It's fantastic, and that will also put me almost like $1,700 for the week, for the month. And I only need like $300 from 2 weeks, the last 2 weeks of the November, to reach our initial goal. So once we reach our initial goal, we will increase our goal. But sometimes things can go south even after we increase our goal. But that's why we are kind of challenging ourselves to keep the momentum, but also not to lose yourself. So that's a very important thing. So most of the traders, what they do is when they see some sort of momentum, they try to apply that momentum to every single day. But that's not going to work, guys, because you need to have the same discipline for every day, and picking your stocks correctly and picking your trades correctly. But if you jump into anything that you see, then you're going to lose money regardless of how much luck you have. Because in this market we are kind of like a small fish, because there are like big fish in the market. They will know exactly how things go, and they can also which direction the market should go. It's a thought for another video, I would say. But I think overall I'm really happy where I'm sitting today. and excited for the rest of the week as well. And I think that's it for today. And reminder, trading is always riskier. Practice yourself in a simulator before putting your real money into the stock market. Until next time, bye bye.